Hello and welcome to the final match of League 6. We are currently 3-1, hoping to end the night on a high note with 4-1 like last time. Starting by losing the die roll is a little less good, but we shall persevere. Opponent is taking a while to decide whether they want to play first or not. This is a dump your hand kind of hand, and it's a dump your hand kind of hand that goes somewhere, so I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, can't get anything better than that.
Not by too much, I don't think. Except a turn 1 Blood Moon, I guess. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, the elusive island. So informative. Could be Storm. Could be a number of things. Okay, so we have 2 mana. So the choices are Plating or Pest and Scourge or Scourge and Scourge. I'm a fan of Plating, but also getting out more creatures is nice because then next turn we can Plating and swing for even more.
I think Pest and Scourge.
Sounds good.
Or Scourge and Scourge.
I think I like Pest because then we're not paying quite as much life,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes the Ornithopter actually useful.
I mean, you're tapping the Ornithopter next turn to equip the plating anyway.
Oh yeah, unless we draw land.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ooh, no end step anything. I am less certain that this is Storm. Granted, okay, blue-white control then. That's worse. That's much worse. I mean, I'm pretty sure we still go all in. They're just gonna path whatever we put the plating on, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But life goes on. We'll still be attacking for a little bit more. In which case, I am tempted to put the plating on the pest to entice them to path it instead of Scourge. It does not gain us life, but in this matchup, the life is a little less important. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. Going
Okay.
on to the Pest.
Granted, we like pest a little more than we like Scourge, but whatever. Something's getting pathed either way. I think
Hmm.
there's almost no way that they are not
Why didn't
pathing.
you tap the Scourge?
Oh, because I'm an idiot. That'd be why.
Hmm. He did that main phase.
He sure did.
Weird.
But I don't have the mana to take advantage of that anyway. And he wants to do it before I declare attackers. I
Well, I mean,
guess,
he can wait till the beginning of combat.
yeah. Um, there might have been an argument to putting it on the Scourge because then they're forced to path Scourge instead of Pest. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can put it on 2 targets. They might counter. Eh. It's still worth it, I think. Okay, so they either have 2 paths or they don't care anymore. And I'm not going to be an idiot and put all of my eggs in one basket. If they have nothing, this is lethal. So they gotta have something. Oh, wait. Not you. If he does, yeah, path one of them. Yeah. No, because we don't have another thing. Declare attacker step. Wait to see if they do something else. Ooh. Did they keep a triple path? Oh no, bolt. No. Okay. I'm then going to activate Blink Moth Nexus to get in for another damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So Jeskai control then?
Mm-hmm.
That is a matchup I've had interesting dynamics with. Okay. So 1-2 to play Ravager. 1 to equip plating somewhere. 1 to activate Blink Moth. That seems fine. I guess one thing I might worry about is Cryptic.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say you could activate the Blink Moth
Mm-hmm.
and equip the plating onto it.
Main phase? Because
Or wait,
if
because you
he
have
has
black
Cryptic,
black.
he's gonna likely do it at the beginning of combat, which
Mm-hmm.
I then still have an opportunity to activate Blink Moth. And if I do nothing right now, I
Mm-hmm.
could float a black mana with one of the creatures that gets tapped and have another black mana and instant equip plating, which means I win.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I like that. Because Cryptic is way too devastating if I like play Ravager now, because then he just taps the board. And then we only get to... Well, no. If I play Ravager right now, and he probably counter bounces, main phase. He's tapped out. I still have 1-2 mana to activate Nexus and equip. So the way he stops my attack here, right now, is if he has 2 kill spells? There are a lot of options here. I think I'm going to bait out a Cryptic. At the very least, I was able to think of those plays. This could also be some form of killing Scourge, which is just a little bit better anyway, because then haha, counter tap. Alright, opponent, you are dead. I should have tapped for mana there. That was sloppy. Oh no! I didn't tap for mana, and now I don't kill him. Damn it. I'm an idiot.
Punt.
Yep, punt. Hardcore punt. Got too excited. Dag nabbit. Yep, had to float the mana. Ugh.
Well, they counter tapped and didn't counter draw, so they still could be light on resources.
Still got
And
there,
you win.
though. Alright, well, okay. Let's see. Jeskai control. Do I have notes?
And Thoughtseize,
Yep.
Blood Moon,
Probably.
Grid, Rest in
Likely.
Peace,
Also plausible.
Bitter Blossom.
Alright, notes say Etched Champion, Thoughtseize, and Blood Moon when you're on the draw. Apparently nothing else. I guess Rest in Peace because it only stops Snapcaster. It is a pretty pivotal thing, though.
I mean, and it stops their logic knots, but I mean, we can just wait to see what they have.
Yeah, see if they have it.
Because, I mean,
Going
if we
down.
dilute it that much, then it's not really doing much.
Default Scourge, a Steel Overseer, and 2 Signal Pests. Interesting. I guess the blasts are still good because that prevents. Do they usually run? What's that 3/3 vigilance? No, that guy's in humans. The vigilance flyer.
Mantis Rider.
Yeah, that one.
No, Jeskai control.
Okay. Is blast very good against Jeskai control?
It can kill their celestial colonnades.
Snap and colonnades. Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah. It doesn't grid, but that's fine. This is also it also kind of depends on what.
I mean, if anything, I'd say go down a blast for Bitter Blossom, just because if you Blood Moon their lands, then it doesn't matter.
Right. This is a 4-land hand that can blast and has 1 threat. Well, 1 creature on the board threat. And threats that would diminish my land count if they kill them. I don't think I like it enough to keep it.
Nope. Especially because they'll bring in all the removal.
Yeah. This one I like more. It's still not great, but it does a little bit more of a something. So I'm going to keep it. And I will keep that opal. So we get the turn 1 Plating or Ravager.
Mm-hmm.
You were doing well enough. A little punt wasn't going to hurt you. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Alright, so this could go for anything. Anything? Anything. Could be Ceremonious Rejection. Could be Path. If it's Path, then we don't want Ravager. If it's Ceremonious, then we don't want Plating. Or don't want to play them. Plating gets us a little farther next turn if it resolves. So I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. And this very well might be a rejection. And it is. No spell snare, but close enough.
It was going to get whichever one you played.
Yep. And now probably kills. Oh, search. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good turn to play. And I have a kind of shitty follow-up. I guess I wish that I had played Ravager now. And had it countered. Because then we could have played an equipped plating. I'm just going to eat this right now. Oh, punt again.
Man.
Should've tapped it. Jeepers. That's it. Shame
Man.
scoop. Shame scoop.
No.
Oops. That was too loud. Shame scoop. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. Ugh. It's getting too late, I guess. 3 mana staying open. Stony.
Eat the opal, eat the dark steel.
Opal and dark steel. Yeah, they're gonna do nothing now. Ugh. Now it really sucks that I didn't get this other Ravager out there. This is probably a path. So I guess grid would have been decent. Well, it would have been even nicer to have some form of an aggressive hand. This wasn't the best. Opponent is probably debating whether or not to bolt or path in some form of response. Or was just waiting. Yeah, just keep it on Ravager. Oh, yeah, and of course we're going to draw all of the high costing stuff. Could have had another dude on the field. That's what I get, though. For getting too excited. Well, on the bright side, this is, game 2.
Mhm.
Really thinking hard about some of these steps. We need land. And now you build the Thopter. Yeah, I suppose Ravager is out of range. I wonder if I should have eaten the Thopter too, since it wasn't really going to do anything.
The thing with that is, though, then you don't know path.
Right. But what was
Well, actually, they
but what
clearly
was
had a
Ornithopter
bolt.
going to do? Ornithopter's doing nothing.
Well, no, but they clearly had a bolt.
Yeah. But if I eat Thopter, then we would have a 5/5.
No. If you ate the Thopter, then they could have just bolted the Ravager. But I guess
At what
you...
point they should have done that earlier on.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. Blast isn't terrible. I can cast it for 2 damage. I wanted land. Alright, we're kind of crossing our fingers for them to not draw a path. Or a land, or cryptic, or both.
I mean, well, they flip this search, then they have cryptic mana.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ugh. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Being in combat. I think I just blast him right here. What's the harm? What else am I going to do it at? Snappy?
It makes them think that they can take a hit. You know what I mean? Like they might fetch shock off the strand.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Way too late. If opponent does not have some sort of cryptic or something. Speak of the devil? Ooh, could also Azcanta... Wait, it takes... Yeah, Azcanta looking for path or... Well, no, just path. Cryptic. Oh. Gross. Yeah. I think we're just dead. I mean, I'm gonna cast this because I can right now. And I guess we're not immediately dead, but it seems like a really long, drawn-out death. we need to draw lands. Hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't in the next turn or two, we are probably way too far out of reach. Okay, well, that's a thing. And we do what we can now. They probably counter. Yeah. Which means he has a clock, finally. Desolate Lighthouse is bad for us. Just play another one. What's happening here? Oh, I accidentally skipped my main phase. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do it on main phase 2. And we'll pass the turn. Counter it. No, another Queller. Oh boy. So Spire doesn't even help us right now because we need an artifact to help to activate it for colored mana. We're not completely dead yet, but we really don't have much of a hope. I don't think. And apparently my clock has been going... We must have been sitting and talking for a bit. I guess there was a turn or two where we were considering options quite frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Now he probably Escanta's end of turn or something. Yeah. Blast would be great if we had 3 artifacts on the field. Bull sucks.
I just concede.
Mm,
Save your clock.
yeah, probably. Reveal hand, I guess. Draw card, draw card. Yeah, it wasn't going anywhere. That stinks. Okay, so we know he has Stony. So grid becomes a little more enticing. But what do we take out for it? I'm tempted to take out the Masters, but they are part of our aggression. And protection, because it turns Electrolyze into something worse.
Master and a blast.
Potentially. Alternatively... What else would it be? Overseer's slow, but Blast... Blast was sad that game.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been much better if it dealt 4 damage. Huh. What? Jeskai control keeps the Bomat Courier. I think that was when he was playing Bomat Couriers, so he didn't have the blasts, so he didn't change them. Our mana curve is kind of high, but if we hit, a couple of these, like Moon or Aether Grid, it's pretty influential. The game is probably going to go longer, unless we're able to have a nutso hand.
Mm-hmm.
Jar's still good. Oversteel's still good if he can get some awesome activations.
I mean, I would say bring in Bitter Blossom.
Yeah. I think a Bitter Blossom is probably better than a Blast. Yeah, we'll try that. Hoping for a good hand. I would define this as a good hand if one of these 2 3-drops was something else. Namely a 0-drop or something. So this hand is a little tempting, but it also goes nowhere immediately. Unless we draw some better stuff. And it has 3 top-heavy things that are very reliant on us getting another land that can tap for a different colored source. Or 2 cheap artifacts. My first inclination is that it's not good enough. What's your assessment?
Seems too risky to keep.
Yeah, because if we don't, like, if we just end up drawing 2 drops and stuff, that's too slow for us to do anything. We can't take advantage of the Thoughtseize. We can't take advantage of the Blood Moon. We can have more aggressive starts. F my life. I mean, Champ is going to be quite protected, but this sucks to Stony Silence. Yeah, I'm mulliganing. This, God. Well, great. This is wonderful. I can't keep this either. Should have kept that first hand. Mulligan with me. Sweet. Alright. This hand's not going to do shit. Sure. Yeah, they kept at 5. We are so boned. This is great. I probably should have bottomed the Mox.
And they put the card to the bottom.
It doesn't matter. They could have a good 5. They can have card draw and stuff. They could have a Stony. Probably counters this. Unless he can't. Yep. Unless we get a 1-drop or a 0-drop, we are not looking so good. Search or Stony. Or nothing. Okay. I guess landing Overseer and hoping it sticks is probably better. Alternatively, we could play Plating, and if it sticks, then we can try for an Inkmoth kill. Forces them to counter it. Whereas if they have this mana up, they probably have a kill spell. Yeah, I'm going to try Plating. Probably gets countered. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, not doing anything on your turn. Oh, they put both on top. That is saddening.
And missed a land.
They did. Which means that's either land or more answers. They don't have blue, so I think it's better to land the Plating. Because then it's not just... What do you... what are you doing, opponent? You can't... It's not a creature. You can't do anything. They probably have answers for Inkmoth Nexus, though. Sulfur Falls. Cool. Cool. And it's times like this that I hate playing this deck. Granted, going down to 4, the likelihood of coming back from that is ridiculously low. Tap the frickin' thing. Stupid. Let's see. So, all of these artifacts on the field are currently useless. The only way they become useful now is if we get lots of land and then grid. Well, I guess that's a land. So now my inner debate is whether I try to land Overseer or if I activate Nexus and swing. I think I like trying to land Overseer more, because then that's an actual guy on the field, and if they kill Nexus, it puts us off of mana. At least this way, we can still hope for the dream where we get a land and get Aether Grid. Alright, we are halfway there. And
In Thought Season.
yes, that is a good point. And that is probably worth it. Wear Tear, Spell Pierce, Helix, Command. So they have lots of answers for creatures. So then I think I want to get rid of Cryptic Command, because then that's their only counter. Nope, Spell Pierce.
Yeah, but
Command is more
Cryptic is.
devastating. Yeah, and they have way too many answers to warrant activating Nexus, as we suspected. Jeez, I can't talk.
Yeah. Well, and they have Wear Tear for the grid.
Yeah, that's true. They have all the answers. But that's Jeskai control. Yep. Yeah, now they've got a flip Discanta. I guess Blood Moon would be useful if they don't leave mana up for Spell Pierce. This is worth trying. He just rejects it, but... Oh wait, no, it's not.
I don't think he
Womp
can.
womp. That's a 4/4. How much damage does Helix do? I think it's 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they'll have to Wear Tear the Master or Path it. Darn. I was hoping they didn't have that. But who am I kidding? They have Escanta. Oh, and they got another one. Alright, well, any creatures I play are useless. I'm gonna do it anyway. Queller's an Ornithopter. Cool. And they still have enough up for a Bolt. And we wouldn't want to swing in with Nexus anyway. So now he's got a Clock. And my answers are going down from slim to none. Which is cool. Even if I get Blood Moon, probably just floats white mana and then kills it after. Yeah, and now, of course, we're just getting all of the useless dudes in the deck rather than drawing something good. Not being dead yet, I'm not going to block this. Sweet. This is a fun game of Magic. And the sad part is it's like not even the Jeskai players' quote fault. Like, we're just not drawing anything that's relevant. Granted, if they didn't have Stony, then, we'd actually be able to do stuff. But okay, so 2 helixes, a bolt. That's 9 damage. I'm dead either way.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't?
He doesn't have enough red mana.
Oh yeah. So blocking this or not, it doesn't matter this turn. But all he does is hit me end step and then kill me next turn. I'm pretty sure I just need to scoop.
Mm-hmm. Unless you want them to do it for you.
To do what for me? Oh, to kill me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll see what my next card was gonna be, but yeah, drum. Well, that sucks. But Stony does that. But hey, still got her play points back. So 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
3-2's not terrible. It's a sad way to end the league, but you know.
To go out on a whimper.
Yeah, exactly. Not going out on a bang or anything. Just a small, pitiful Mew. Mew? Yeah, Mew. Well, anywho. Thanks for watching, viewers. Tune in next week. Or, yeah, probably just next week for the next league. Ta-ta.